Hey, what's up guys? Fudge Ratchet here with another fun unboxing video. This time I'm taking a look at Mattel's 80th anniversary Masters of the Universe He-Man and Skeletor uh, figures. This was a bundle that was exclusive to Target that was retailing for $44.99 and was releasing in 2025, if I'm not mistaken. I obviously forgot to pre-order this, and I had to get it off secondhand or aftermarket, which is fine. It wasn't too expensive, which is great. But I was really excited to finally kind of get this in hand because I wanted to see the quality and also just kind of like just a newer paint style and just new type of molding process, possibly for the retro style, retro style punching He-Man and Skeletor. And which I find interesting here is this. You can see a lot in the promo art is like this is actually painted like with the white skulls and like the green like bat. But in the final release, we actually don't see that in particular, which I find interesting. I don't know if they just decided to just scrap that or anything. But before we do any unboxing of this, I'd like to show you some small details. So on this side, it says, to celebrate 80 decades of play with Mattel, the world's most beloved toy company, is reimagining the new wave of nostalgia for fans of any age and era. Be kind and rewind with this collection in honor of such a momentous milestone, available exclusively at Target. So yeah, you kind of see the what they show you includes the vintage style squishy head, and right here you can see the two swords, combine two swords to make the power sword, and the twist weight, and he swings back with a punch. So you can see, these are them in their blister packs. And so this is removable, so I'm going to definitely take this out. Oh yeah. Nice piece of cardboard here. And here are the figures. So, I'm going to take out Skeletor first. Let's see what they do. Ooh, this is actually really great packaging. So, I'm a big fan of this kind of packaging where you don't have to rip anything. They're just they just kind of slide right in. This is actually similar to how Mythic Legions does it, and I really like their packaging style. So this is really great. Alright, let's open He-Man up real quick. Nice, nice. Get the nice little comic, which came in the original He-Man figures as well. And here is He-Man himself, and he is looking really, really nice. He's looking pretty good. He's got that nice punching action going on, and well, actually, what they didn't, they modernized his legs, which is actually really nice. It's a lot better for me personally. I like this. They're not actual rubber that they have in between the legs. They're just ball joints, which is much preferred, honestly. But yeah, he's looking real nice, and I gotta say, like, this paint job is like super, super nice, and you know, and then this very muscly man. Of course, he has to be, since he is the most powerful man in the universe. So, this is the vintage He-Man, and this is the 2025 He-Man, side by side, and you can see some, you know, obviously differences, and, you know, to be fair, this is not the best condition He-Man, but you notice some small differences here, like the shield having more of like an innard kind of look with it. Most likely this is some type of cardboard, if I'm not mistaken. You get a little bit of that indent here, but not as noticeable. What you obviously do notice is the way that how the sword connects. In the original, it just has that middle piece, and Skeletor's has the inner part, and you connect them together. And this is just more of like a peg design, which is still pretty cool. Yeah, you can see that nice detail going on right here with the shoes, which I find pretty fascinating altogether. It's like, you know, the little lack of detail versus like painting this more of like laces or some sort of thing to hold it together. We have the newer weapons side by side. I can definitely tell you, like I said before about the shield being a little bit different compared to the original one. You know, having more of like a separation between these two parts, and a little bit more of like dividends here, a little bit more of a indent here compared to the newer one. And you know, again, the axes, they're pretty much identical. You know, there's like maybe some little variations, but all in all, it's pretty much identical. And you know, there's a difference between the sword, obviously. You know, compared, this is not as sharp as or it doesn't have really a point compared to this newer one, but it's still pretty cool regardless. Alright, now let's open up Skeletor. Nice comic, nice comic. Sorry about the glare. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. Nice beefy Skeletor as well. As you can see, it looks pretty nice, pretty nice. It's got the squishy head. But yeah, he's got the punching as well, as you can see right here. So let's do a side-by-side comparison. Do another side-by-side comparison. This is the 2025 Skeletor, and this is the original Skeletor. And you know, I think what I really appreciate most about this particular version of Skeletor is really trying to keep to the, you know, original paint job to his face, and I think that really adds a little bit something to it. And you know, maybe adding a little bit of more of like a red behind the jaw, and you know, just like small other details that I appreciate. But yeah, I really enjoy this figure as well. You know, again, kind of bringing more, a little bit of more detail on like this feet and like the boots compared to this one. But they're still beautiful figures in their own right, of course, and you know, there's nothing wrong with either of these. You know, again, it's just like nice to see a little bit of detail from this end. I kind of wish that I don't know if it was the prototype version of it, but I kind of did wish that we like had this painted, this chest piece painted, and like, you know, more of this painted, just to kind of make it pop out a little bit more. And I definitely would have appreciated it a lot more. So like I said, you know, this is the differences between the staff and everything, and but it's still a really nice piece. I still really enjoy this. So here we have the comparison. This is the newer one, and this is the older one. As you can see, you know, just over time, it's a little bit softer plastic compared to this one, which is a little bit better. But you know, it could be just degrading over time. But actually, my sword is a little bit damaged here. But as you can definitely see, you know, the difference is, you know, this one having more of an edge compared to this one. And yeah, I mean, you can definitely get into those finer details. I mean, even this one, it still has really nice detail. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna try to focus on this. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, you get some really nice, still really nice detail in there. And also, the paint is more, in this one, more just, you know, not as shiny compared to these versions. But still, you know, you get some really nice detail overall, you know, in each of these, and they're super cool, super cool. I love his staff, very iconic. Super appreciate, you know, the fine detail that goes into this, and actually, it's pretty even. But you know, again, like there's different molding techniques going on in here compared to these ledges here, but still pretty neat. Like I said, you know, this one has more of the pegs going on in here. This one has more of like a slot to slot in the other sword, but still really cool. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm glad to I love to do unboxing videos. It's super fun. I hope you guys are enjoying them as well. Leave a comment and like, and subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping to do more stuff in the future, and I'll see you later.